Anamasi Jaga Tata Nunduo. Tata Ruisike. Tata Okase Oganiru nke APC. Nke genyela ya aka ịba na-agụ Awka by next year. Onya be ekpela instead of Christopher Mezai.
Na ochili echi ịma na onye ọna bụ onye ọrụ ukwu chigidere echichi chigide ọzọ wee chie ikwele ịma na ochili ugwo chizue tukwana ya ọzọ ezigbo chairman experience o nwere in party management ọ maara in party administration ọ maara in grassroots mobilization. In fact, oge ọ bụ chairman Onitsha South Local Government oge anwa maka na ị mara abịa Onitsha South enwere be ndị ọ bụ si ya bụ local government na Anambra steeti ya asị mmadụ ya afọ sị na ya bụrụ onye nwere ya asị na ya bụ onye Onitsha South. Ndị mmadụ gbasasịcha ahịa na ndị a. As a chairman, he galvanized Onitsha South, the Fege, the other with the bridgehead, wee kpakọọ ọnya wee chịkọọ kpata na Onitsha South na-ekwuzi with one voice. Ọ bụrụ mgbe anwa ịma na ọsọ na disa anọkwuzi wee bido nyebe Onitsha South kịta slot na executive council of the state. Ọ mba ọgbara mba anwa ọgbara oge ọ bụ chairman, so kụwa na ya aka andọ anwa ka anyị ma na ọ ga-agbakwa kịta ka ọ ga-abụ by November next year a ga na-eme election na Anambra steeti ebe a osi etu a wee dulu anyị wee dukpuo anyị na gọọmenti haus. Ọ ibe abịa tata bụ ka ekwuwe maka women in politics in 21st century. Gaba n'iru sa.
Biko ndị be anyị abanyekwa n'ife anyị ji maka ya wee ana m asị akwu okwu afọ m aṅara dịsị ebe a eburu ya na-aga agata n'iru gị iwerie onwere okwu dị na ya nụ biko maka aṅara niile dị ebe ga-ata the protocol make sure na ife a niile na-ebudara ya na mgbada ọ ga-abụ Igbo and
Progressive Congress, Anambra State, on the occasion of one-day Women's Summit. Respect and honor that I am esteemed presence. I am greatly humbled by the array of personages who are frontline partners in nation building that populates this arena. Please accept my sincere gratitude for responding to this clarion call to discuss the future of our great state, Anambra, with women on the lead. On November 7th, 2020, Vice President-elect of United States of America, Kamala Harris, delivered her first national address after Joe Biden's position as president was secured. As the first woman to hold this position and a person of color to do so, Harris' presence alone was enough to break boundaries. But then came her words. In the speech, she reflected on triumph of democracy and credited the work of the women who came before her, plus that of a new generation of women who cast their ballot and continue the fight as may not, simply because they have never seen it before. But know that Meghan Harker has already made the case at the UN Women Conference. Back in 2015, she discussed the power of individual action. Why we need to remind women that their involvement matters, she said, and I quote, "It is imperative women need a seat at the table. We need an entire democratic process. As we are aware, the issue of women in politics has dominated political debate since Nigeria gained its independence. Women have not received the kind of representation that is required to enable them to influence the political place like their male counterparts. As this makes it difficult for women to be part of the decision-making process. This is despite minimal improvement recorded through advocating for equal rights for all and legislation. These barriers are cultural, economic, social, legal, etc. Though women may function at the greatest level in both trends, a visual loop of this barrier hinders their ability to lead. The success of these individuals as leaders has been significantly hampered by both internal and external obstacles, including societal and cultural prejudice, patriarchy, the challenge of juggling parental and professional commitments, violence and threat to life during electioneering, cost of elections, negative impression that politics is a dirty game, lack of interest through networking. In order to address these challenges, women have been advised in various discussions to pursue positions of leadership in both public and private sector and should educate themselves to the highest level to reduce illiteracy and prepare female students for future leadership duty. Parents, especially those in the rural area, should enroll their female children in school. Above all, women leadership in the highest level of the state should establish a network. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, I thank you for finding to become believing that the outcome of this great gathering will be in the interest of all of us. Thank you and
Ọ Igbo ka ọ sụrụ sụkwa Igbo. Ọ dịrị izi ide address because address ọ gụrụ bụ address ọ bụ na in an institution o zuru iji wee mee
Maria Ejelo. Of course, we had expected that, and we know you must always live up to expectation, Dalon. Monitors here. The national leader of our party, ably represented
yes. Welcome. Welcome the national women leader of our great party, represented by Dr. Yakubu. I love your cap.
My name's Ambassador, and I'm also here to represent amiable woman leader in the person of Dr. It seems from the gathering, I'm the only one from northern Nigeria. Is there anyone from northern Nigeria here? And then, so this shows the symbol of unity in Nigeria. Here is me, all the way from Adamawa State, northeast of Nigeria, to Anambra, southeast of Nigeria, and representing my national leader, who is from south of Nigeria. That is the symbol of unity of Nigeria. Thank you very much. Our national woman leader actually wanted to be here wholeheartedly. Her flight was cancelled yesterday. Today, to show her commitment and her love for the nation and for her women, she was at the airport in Abuja as early as 6 a.m. She did all she could to secure a flight down here. Honestly, she did not get. And to me, honestly speaking, let us all pray for her, for that diligent heart she got, and the commitment and sacrifice for her leadership. So she asked me to represent her. Pardon me, there is no prepared speech. What I want to say about this, our national woman leader, she's somebody that have embodied our FCT. Honestly speaking, I am speaking from what I have seen in the woman. Someone like me, as a diplomat, I cannot cook up stories to say. I say exactly what I see. The woman, Mary Alile, in fact, she's a wonderful woman. She is such a woman that when you stay with her, you see her passion and enthusiasm to see that everything works in an excellent way. She is a woman who is consistently walking her talk in all that she is doing. She is amazing, patient, and very, very supportive. Coming to the message she gave me, called me over the phone to speak briefly about this topic, because the chairman said must be brief. Her passion in 3 areas. We talk about how we as women can encourage ourselves to participate more in governance, good governance. And she spoke about appreciating those that have taken giant strides, like my big sister, the ANAMBRA state woman leader. And she spoke also about how we as mothers and as the benefits that comes when it involves a woman, in fact, is higher than those just mainstream gender. We do apology to the chair. She said, we women, anytime